YouTube, capital G here. Got some token cheese duels for you guys to check out. Everybody knows how potent token producing cards can be in Master Rule 4. Just look at the FNL list, whether it's Grinder Golem, Galaxy Tomahawk, Scapegoat, Gofu, etc., etc. The cards are incredibly powerful because they go a very long way when it comes to link summoning. But these are actually going to be cheese duels for a completely different reason. In fact, link summoning is not really part of the win condition when it comes to these duels. So the first duel is actually called Bishbalkin. Bishbalkin. You guys might know this is kind of like the souped up version of Ultimate Zokin. It's a risky card, but the payoff of the card can be extremely high. So his opponent is playing Cubics, and he doesn't really do that much in his opening turn. I believe he might actually just put Bishbalkin on field and not really do anything else. It's not that difficult of a card. You do need two kind of like high level monsters to do it, and one of them actually has to be a tuner. Most people will use Dragon Core Hexer, this one right here. It's kind of like a card that just, like, the makeup of the card is really good because you can use things like Swing of Memories to summon it. It's also level 8, so it's like, it works with trade-in. Basically works with like all the Blue Eyes cards, even Silver's Cry. Now his opponent, to, you know, to his, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for here? To his opponent's discredit, he doesn't really try to play around the Bishbalkin at all, and Bishbalkin can fill up the field completely with tokens. Basically, it summons tokens on your opponent's side of the field, as many as possible, like as many monsters on as possible, and then it does the same on your side of the field, and then it actually gains 1,000 attack for every monster on the field. That includes itself or any other monsters. Now, the reason that this is dangerous is because, like, okay, this guy is not playing any Link monsters. I don't know why he's even playing the Crimson Nova Trinity, like, Link monster. Nobody ever summons this guy. It's almost impossible to summon this card. He probably should be playing Links, but yeah, usually you don't want to give your opponent 4 tokens because they'll just drop Links on your face and you'll be like, damn, man, I got wrecked. But if your opponent doesn't get rid of them, you can activate Fairy Meteor Crush. You've got a 10,000 attack monster, and them tokens are not going to be able to survive. Obviously, he's able to one-shot his opponent. Even if he set the V-Jam, it would have been pretty much the same exact result. Like if he didn't go Summoners or Summoner Monk and he just tried to go V-Jam, it would have been the same exact thing. V-Jam does have 0 defense. So I think that's, yeah, he needed to fix his extra deck there. Now this one is even cheesier than that one. This one is far cheesier. And this one is actually, well, you guys will see kind of the win condition. This is another deck that produces a lot of tokens. He's got his Performance Power Hippo. Usually with these type of decks, you'll use Hippo Carnival, and that can get you a whole field of tokens. Now that doesn't put tokens on your opponent's side of the field, so it is a lot safer. And then from there, you can like link climb and stuff like that. His opponent is playing a build of Herald of Perfection. You guys see these ritual decks. Usually, the Herald of Perfection decks revolve around like level 6 rituals. Sometimes they'll play this card right here, Celestial Observatory. Sometimes they won't. Basically like a Destiny draw. Well, yeah, it's kind of like a Destiny draw, but for level 6 monsters. These decks can make a lot of advantage, and I believe for the most part that these decks should be playing not just Megas of Borg, but also I think you should play like Vanity's Fiend or maybe even Vanity's Ruler. I think that Fiend is a little better. You can see right here, based on this opening field, this game should be over. I mean, this guy basically has nothing but dead cards. None of these cards can be used. His opponent has Herald of Perfection, and he has 2 negates, so he can throw these at him. And he's probably going to draw 2 more cards during his next turn with the Celestial Observatory. So I was like, all right, well, I guess this duel is just basically over. You know, kiss your ass goodbye. You're not even at full life points. He doesn't actually kill them here. I was surprised by that. I guess he drew more incantations, wasn't able to get more damage on board. And check out this cheese. He gets the perfect top deck. He gets the Kaiju, right? He's gonna Kaiju away Herald of the Arclight, or excuse me, Herald of Perfection. Then he activates the Hippo Carnival, and that is just going to fill his field up. He gets 5 monsters instantly, guys. Then he activates not 1, but 2 copies of Leeching the Light. The reason you need this specific Kaiju is because you give it to your opponent. It has 3,300 attack, and Leeching the Light is like an old card. People used to play it against like agents. You would copy. You basically would steal the attack away from like the Master Hyperion, and you're essentially giving all your monsters on the field 3,300 attack every time you use this. So all of his tokens are 6,600. He's got the Hippo looking like it's about to just one-shot him almost at 74, and there's no way he's going to be able to survive that. It was a little weird that he used Machine Angel Ritual from the graveyard to protect the Kaiju, knowing that it could have just been attacked again, but it didn't even matter. Whether or not he protects it, he would have just lost because he still had 4 monsters on field that were all 6,600. All these tokens can do work, and this one copy of Incantation Candle is not going to survive all that damage he was putting out. So, yep, just some cheese duels. Link summoning, not even required to get those cheese token plays. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the short duels, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.